With spring training underway this past weekend, today I give you 5 reasons why the 2020 Yankees will win it all. And yes, I'm going to go, full homer here on Monday Morning Show. A way too early look at the Bronx Bombers and their chances for number 28. All right, coming in at number 5, I'm hoping to see this kid in the Fall Classics, as I suggested last stretch run of the season. Apparently, he wasn't ready, though. Now he looks ready. Davie Garcia, the Yankees' top prospect according to MLB Pipeline, was among the hurlers who shined in live batting practice on the George M. Steinbrenner Field mound at the end of last week. The 20-year-old right-hander faced a group that included Clint Frazier, Chris Gittens, Giancarlo Stanton, and Mike Tauchman. Garcia has been listed as a contender for the back end of the rotation, along with Luis Cessa, Michael King, Jonathan Loizaga, and Jordan Montgomery. That group's chances of heading north could increase depending on what develops with Luis Severino's right forearm soreness. In January, Garcia was named the 3rd best Yankees prospect by Baseball America, behind outfielder Jason Dominguez and pitcher Clark Schmidt. The 20-year-old is in big league spring training for the first time after having a breakout 2019 season in which he jumped from High A Tampa to Double A Trenton to Triple A Scranton. He was just 5-9 with a 4.28 ERA. In 26 games, 21 as a starter, but he struck out, check this, 165 over 111 and a third innings. I think he plays some role along the way this year, perhaps even a big one. At number 4, Luis Severino. The club sorely missed their ace in 2019. Hopefully, that's not the case in 2020. The hard-throwing right-hander came down with a bum shoulder during spring training last year, and it kept him out of action until September 17. But by then, Yankee starters had already endured more than their share of struggles en route to a final ERA of 4.51. Severino, who just turned 26, is looking to build on his 2017 and 2018 seasons. That made him a star. He made 63 starts across those campaigns and posted a 3.18 ERA with a 4.6 strikeout to walk ratio. He was also one of only 8 pitchers to accumulate as much as a 10 WAR. His 97.6 miles per hour heater was the fastest among qualifying starters, and he showed hitters an electric slider and a changeup too. If Severino can be that guy again, Yanks should be well on their way to winning another World Series. Man, that sounds good. One rookie, one pitcher coming off an injury so far on this list. Biggest X factor, though, of the 5 has to be this big guy coming in at number 3. The Yankees offense did fine without Giancarlo Stanton last season. Its final tally of 306 home runs came just one shy of the Minnesota Twins total for a new all-time record. Stanton played in only 18 regular season games and 2 starts in 6 ALCS games in the playoffs. He was initially sidelined for a couple of months by a strained bicep, and then for a couple more by an injured knee, because now he's on the wrong side of 30, and these are far from the only injuries on his track record. It's not a foregone conclusion that he'll stay on the field in 2020, but if he does, he stands a good chance of reminding everyone how dangerous he can be. He won the National League MVP on the strength of 59 dingers and a 1,007 OPS as recently as 2017. Even in a down season, in his first year with the Yanks in 2018, he mustered an 852 OPS and 38 homers. In the offseason, Stanton rehabbed 4 or 5 days a week until he got his quad, healthy, and then he went through his normal winter training and showed up for spring training 100% healthy. Stanton is happy the Yankees made big changes to their training and conditioning staffs in the offseason, too. He was one of the MLB record 30. Can you imagine that? 30 players spending time on the IL last season, and among several Yankees suffering setbacks and or new injuries during their rehabbing. He should start in left this year, just my opinion. Stanton has been a good team guy since joining the Pinstripers after playing right field for the Miami Marlins. Stanton mostly has played left or DH for the Yanks, and he's always maintained that he'll be happy in any role for the team. To me, his only true role should be healthy and hitting a ton of dingers. 3 question marks. Time for 2 slam dunks here. Coming in at number 2 on my top 5 list of why the Yanks will win it all this year, the man moving from second to short. During the offseason, Didi Gregorius' option was not picked up by the team, and he became a free agent. There were many rumors of the Yanks looking for a new shortstop, including buzz about obtaining Francisco Lindor of the Cleveland Indians. I even said it here on the show. The Yankees decided on making Gleyber Torres, though, the everyday starter at shortstop. Torres says he is comfortable playing short as he has played that position throughout his minor league career, including with the Chicago Cubs farm system. He and DJ LeMahieu will defend the center of the infield for the Yanks, and that is a great thing. Clearly, I'm calling for a bounce-back season for Severino and Stanton and a breakout for Garcia and more of the same from Gleyber. I think he hits 40 bombs. He had 38 last year. He homered every 14.4 at-bats in 2019. Can he hit 38 homers again? One executive says yes, but perhaps not this season when pitchers are bound to attack him differently. I disagree. And the number one reason why the Bronx Bombers should and will win it all, come on, you got to know the answer to this one. The missing piece of their championship puzzle. Having paid a staggering price to acquire free agent Garrett Cole, New York Yankees managing general partner Hal Steinbrenner expects to be leading a parade float down the Canyon of Heroes. And Cole accepted that premise, which comes with a 9-year, $324 million commitment made official during an introductory Yankee Stadium press conference that we covered this offseason. Seen right there. Cole checks all the boxes. He is an elite pitcher at age 29 with a solid reputation as a teammate, clubhouse presence, and preparation and pitching IQ. We're talking about maybe the best pitcher in the game in the prime of his career. Manager Aaron Boone said this offseason. Cole, who won't even be 30 until September, was 20-5 with a 2.50 ERA for the cheating Houston Astros last year. Had to say it. Finishing second in the American League Cy Young voting to teammate Justin Verlander. He struck out an MLB best 326 batters and 212 in the third innings, and that led the majors, too, with a 13.8 K/9. Unbelievable stats. Perhaps just as important to the Yankees, Cole was brilliant in the postseason, going 4-1 with a 1.72 ERA in 5 starts and holding opponents to a paltry 165 batting average. Cole's talent, drive, and his apparent fascination with a craft he's mastered about as well as anyone, pitching, today should bring big results. The kind of results that should equal World Series number 28. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C.